Peace to the family, man. How we feeling this rising, man? Assalamu alaikum, man. Peace to the gods and the goddesses about. Right now I'm in the headquarters, in the shop by myself, getting started on the day. But I wanted to talk about something real quick, about this journey, about this life, about these things. You know, I believe that over time, over the last 10 years, we built something beautiful, right? With the 19 Keys movement, brand, things of that nature. We built something beautiful with high-level conversations, Crown Society, Goldwater, you know, and now we're going into high-level club. And I was just pondering over thoughts because I be seeing stuff, man. People be taking little shots at the king, you know, because we got a society, especially in the black community, people just be focused on, but people be focused on what they don't have and they be focused on what you do have. And they think somehow it's this projection that one person's success, right, is the reason for their failure. I don't know how people arrive to this conclusion, but it more so stems from the ideas of jealousy. So when you see somebody successful, instead of you becoming a man or a woman anymore, right? Instead of you becoming a brother, somebody they can talk to. This happens with families, happens with friends. Once you become successful and you become popular, a public figure, if you will, you become an institution, right? How a bank is an institution, you go to an institution, you ask for money, right? You become a savior, you become an idea, right? To people, so they no longer look at you as human, which is why people don't ask you how you doing, what kind of help you need, what you got going on, things of that nature. People just imagine that you do everything out of some superhuman feat to where you just clap your hands and the world just move. You feel me? And that's nowhere near close reality. And it's the reason why most people are unsuccessful, because they don't understand that. By the way, sidebar, check out my microphone. Check him out. We're working on this one with the high-level conversations. This is some Vanta black right here. So this is supposed to be the blackest fabric in the world. I had ordered this from Japan to wrap the microphone in. Anyway, that's just a sidebar. But you become an institution to people. You don't become real. So people don't look at you as a person. They don't think about the fact that, you know, every single day you have struggles. Every single day you have a fight. Every single day you have to do something difficult in order to grow, right? They look at a platform. They look at a page. They look at popularity, and they just make assumptions upon things. So, you know, it's not even people seeing you for the hard work that you do anymore. You feel me? They just see you as an institution. Hey, now you're 19 Keys. You should be able to do this or that. Well, hey, man, the same laws of physics apply to me as well. The same laws of the universe apply to me as well. You feel me? We just work to defy those laws every single day. But I'll give you an example. So I was on tour, right? Last year I was on tour. I managed to get me a management agency because this brother, Nigerian brother, black man, and I'm going to tell y'all some of the secrets on how I be doing it, right? Because I be doing things that other people don't be doing because I just understand the fundamentals of reality and society. So at every one of these places, there's a spook, right? If you never watched the movie Spook Who Sat Beside the Door, you should. There's a spook. And spooks are people who work in these different places and they have access to resources and they use a position, right, to give back to the community, give back to the people, to do some measurement of good, right? There's a brother named Amechi that was there that was a spook. And he was like, Keys, I want to do something new. I've been watching you. You feel me? You know, basically, I know these white people don't understand what you do, but I think it'd be powerful if somebody like yourself had representation and had assistance, right? So that's where I'm able to book the venues where other people are not able to book the same type of venues and get things done. But it's still all out of our pocket, right? We still have to pay for everything, right? We still have to pay for the buses. I brung out my whole family. We still have to pay for the vending. We have to pay for the venue. We have to pay for food. We have to pay for security. We have to pay for hotel. We have to pay for flight, everything. But the problem is people get caught up in the net, right? People get caught up in the internet looking at the lights and the glamour, and then people get caught up in the net, right? What they think that you netted. So they think about all that must have came from. They don't think about your expenses, right? So most people just get caught up in the net. And the expenses, right, is where it matters. What you actually gross are what matters the most. So I remember a couple of venues, we didn't make more than a couple, right? If I'm being honest, we didn't make any money. We just either came out even. And if it wasn't enough people, then you don't even come out even. You lose money. But what do? You still pay all your people. You still do the show. You still show up and you still give the energy 100% full speed. And you bring out other people that sometimes with guests, and you might have to pay for their flight, their hotel, or pay them, right? And then on top of that, you give money to the community. So we gave money to different organizations as we traveled, right? In a few different places because I wanted to give money to the grassroots that was there. So even with not making money, right, or even coming out even, we still gave money away. But in the eyes of the people, they may be looking like, man, Key's making all this money coming to the city, getting paid off everybody, acting like he a big celebrity, and then just leaving and taking the people money. Not knowing the whole time, really, I'm not. The whole time, I'm spending my own money to show up, to teach people out of my own time. You understand me? And giving money to grassroots people that's in your city while not making a profit. But I don't need to explain that to everybody. This is almost a year later, and I'm saying it just because there's so much jealousy and hatred that comes your way, right? And people don't know the actual sacrifices you make to try to do good, right? Plus, I did not, if I was one of my peers, right, they would have been upselling y'all $1,000, $10,000 programs. You know, they would have been upselling the hell out of y'all on a whole lot of different stuff. And they probably would have left with millions upon millions. But I literally went there just off the passion and off the strength. And all I did was go up there and teach. Just teach. Right? And it's amazing how our community is so crab in a barrel that you can get hated for teaching and giving away. Teaching and giving away to the community. Right? And this is the real reason we don't go anywhere. All of that other conspiratorial shit that people be talking about, yeah, those are real things as well. Right? But the conspiratorial shit don't mean nothing if you can't even work with your brother. You can't even, see things for what they really is. And if you've never done it, you don't see it. So when I see people do tours, I'm like, okay, first of all, I know how much work that took. I know how much money that took. I know how much time and how much energy that takes to do that. And then we did a tour like any other tour that's in history of somebody of my position. Back-to-back dates. I'm speaking in one day, then we got to go that night, right? We on a bus going to another city. Did have to speak that night at another city, right? Getting 1,000+ black people to show up, to have conversation about God, about wealth, about power, about structure, right? About health, about organization. That's powerful. It's not appreciated the way because people be looking at this type of shit like it's some celebrity shit. Like, nah, bro, I did that because I believe that that's what we need to do. I did that because that's what's on the spirit and on the mind. And that's the type of legacy I want to leave behind, to where we want to open up the floodgates so that it's not just me. It's other people. Like y'all see D1. D1 was there. We had him, red pill, blue pill, you know what I'm saying? EYL, Wall Street Travel was supposed to be there. We couldn't set that one up. My brother, Aristotle, what's my brother that he on tour right now? AJ McQueen. Like, man, we had so many different people. Like, I wasn't going and just trying to get anybody. I'm getting the real ones. People that actually be doing work. You feel me? I'm putting some people on their first stage where they sitting in front of 1,000+ people, allowing them to build up an audience. I had my brothers, Acre Boys. I allowed them to travel with me the whole entire time. Didn't ask for a single dollar for their platform. Now their platform got 100,000+ people and people out buying land. So what I do is I'm an accelerator, right? I create the platform, then let everybody else get on it. And now we have an accelerator to open up the floodgates so that people can eat and win. And then we create leaders. But even after that, everything is still up to us, right? Because once you do that, you become more dangerous in the enemy's eyes, right? When you become more dangerous in the enemy's eyes, man, they don't want to see you continue to grow. They say, wait a minute, this man got the ability to command a presence that we ain't seen in a long time. So, no, they not going to reach out for help. The niggas ain't going to reach out and be like, Keys, I see what you're doing. I love the vision. You know what I mean? Let me put the infrastructure behind it. Let me put some. No, we still have to build everything from grassroots still. Yeah, I know people, but celebrities ain't really trying to help you build nothing. They don't want to stand beside nothing real. So everything is still me and the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still have to do every single thing, and every single dollar is still coming directly. Us taking profits and pouring it back into it. Us curating high-level conversations so that our community can actually think, which is true saviorism in the first place. It ain't somebody physically coming to save you. It's getting you to think so you can save yourself. We trying to enlighten you on all of the different opportunities and possibilities that exist in today's time, in 2024 going beyond. Trying to get you to control your present and understand your past so that you can control your future. And we be fighting each other for no fucking reason. The same people you should be working with be the same people who niggas be taking subs at. Like, people that don't even invite me nowhere be expecting me to show up. Bro, did you invite me to the thing you had going on? Did you call me like a man and ask me like, bro, I got this going on. Can you land this? Bro, I see you got high-level media. We doing this. Can you promote this? Boom, boom. That's no problem. But if we don't communicate, there's no unification without communication. But we don't even be thinking. We just be in our minds, and we start looking at people as institutions, right? Instead of men and women. I look at people as men and women, bro. This is a man. But you understand that the more you do, the more respect you have for what other people do. And you don't try to step on people's accomplishments with hate. No, like, I support it. I see what you got going on. I see Yaki, he built a herbal store, you feel me, clinic rather, in St. Louis, one of my hometowns. Man, let's run that. We pushed that out there. Over 1 million people done seen that and got the impressions of. We did an interview with 4 million people. My brother Blue Pill, he been a pillar in the community, 4 million views on that one. Now people coming up to him consistently. My brother Baba Haru, Kame Kamane, Lloyd Strayhorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, really bringing the pillars and bringing them forward. And now I want to have more conversations with elders. You think YouTube wants to see this? YouTube don't want to see this type of shit grow. Why? Because we go against the agendas that they got going on. And I can show you, I can tell you, but most people don't want to sit down long enough to listen to build something. Niggas be trying the same old ass tactics over and over. Sit down and listen. I'm a person that don't mind sitting the hell down and listen. You got something real to tell me, I'm the first person that'll shut up and listen. You call me with something real, Keys is going to be humble on that phone, and I'm going to listen like, all right, damn, bro, right. And I respect when somebody call and they see something and they challenge me on something to be like, bro, I don't want you to go down the wrong path. I don't want you to do this. Here's the pitfalls. And I'm like, bro, you right. And I'm going to make that correction. It might not be an instant correction, but I'm going to listen and I'm going to start correcting. And then eventually it becomes a correction. Because there was things elders had to call me on like, Keys, I don't want you to get big-headed and ego and then fall down this path. And I'm like, man, respect, thank you. So let me start making that correction. You feel me? And that's beautiful. That's community to me. That's community. But I be trying to figure out, like, how do people expect things to grow? You can't live off your past. You can't live off your past and don't operate like that. I can't live off my past accomplishments. I have to do something in the now. I have to have something stimulated in the future. But we don't really know how to appreciate each other, how to take care of each other, how to communicate with each other, and we don't know the proper handling of people. Everybody wants a solution, but do you really want a solution? People don't want solutions, they want magic. A grown-ass man asking me for solutions during this time that ain't willing to take it for his own, he want magic because he pussy. If you ain't, and listen, take my language how you want to. If you ain't actually got the attitude and the ethics to go out there and go get it yourself, come on, man. You don't want nobody to say it. Niggas be acting like somebody need to hold your hand through it. Get your ass up. Go fucking work out. Get your mind right. Get your spirit right. Y'all be on here complaining on other men's lives, acting like little bitches. Go get your mind together. That's why no woman wants you. You out here complaining about women. Women don't want you because you pussy yourself. The real guys know what I'm talking about. Y'all be on here acting like hoes all day long. Nah, I grew up where men speak to men like men and we move about. And niggas will kill us for the mission. Anything get in their way, they gonna get them out the way. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of having to talk to men like they little boys. Like, you gotta grow up. If you know it's in you and you know you got that energy in you, man, get up and go do something. What you waiting for? Every day I got to get up and do something. I heard my brother Mike Rashid say, and you know, he the workout god. He say, man, I get up and I purposely go do something difficult every single day that I know gonna bring me pain. That's the dedication. That's the mindset of a man. Because from that pain comes that growth, and everybody ain't ready for it. So if you really want to see why the community ain't moving forward, because y'all ain't killing for the right reasons. Y'all ain't building for the right reasons. You ain't moving for the right reasons. There ain't no motherfucking spooky white man to blame. He ain't got that much goddamn power in the world to be holding you down. That shit is on you. You know what I'm saying? It's your mind. Man, all this goddamn opportunity out here every single day, I just wake up and think about the massive amount of opportunity. And I'll be like, bro, motherfucker calling and asking me for money and ain't developed a single skill in the last 5 months. Like, what we doing? Niggas like, why keep talking about AI? Because you niggas is acting artificial. You better go learn about yourself. Better go utilize some of these tools. Y'all just want magic. I don't want the capitalist system. I just want it to magically disappear. I don't want none of these things. I just want to magically be in my conspiracy bag. I just want to magically talk about things that I know that I can't have effect on in reality. Man, I don't like none of that, and I don't respect none of it. Not unless you executing too, not unless you building something, not unless you pointing at a problem in the world or in yourself and you attacking it every single day until you conquer it. That's the energy you got to have. That's the spirit I woke up on today. But everybody listen, we are magical people, but things don't magically happen. Nah, not unless you know how to activate it. You know what I'm saying? Abracadabra means as I speak, I create. Y'all ain't even speaking the right words. So I respect people who actually be executing and getting shit done, and those be the people that I'll be wanting to hang around with. You can claim that you're a God all you want to, but I see God in their actions, not just in their words. I don't see a God in, hey, bro, I'm a God. I put on these symbols and I represent this and I'm a God. Nope. What you doing? What you building? Let me see. Yo, what you studying right now? What's on your mind? What you know? We don't even respect philosophers and thought leaders, right, enough. We got a bunch of elders that really need to be at the forefront right now, that have the mind that can push our communities forward. They got the mind, and what we need right now more is the mind than anything. We got everything else. Niggas got flying cars and jetpacks and flamethrowers outside and super artificial intelligence that democratizes access to almost all of the different things that was once held back from us, but don't have a goddamn mind to save their lives.